Jennie from BLACKPINK is called the human Chanel and the human Gucci, and it definitely isn't because she's broke. Nope. Jennie is a rich fashion icon. She has so much money, they should print her face on it. Anyways, aside from the fact that our girl looks like a glamorous chaebol who owns more than half of Korea and definitely owns 100% of our hearts, I'm gonna talk to you guys today about how exactly rich Jennie is. Okay, so you guys know as a group, BLACKPINK is like hella rich. Even though all the members are paid the same for the work they do as a part of BLACKPINK, their individual riches are a little different depending on the work they do outside of the group. As for Jennie, she's believed to be worth about $8 million and rising, but I think she's actually much richer than that. Besides all the work she does with BLACKPINK, she's also released her own solo music and repped several major brands as an ambassador. So there's a rumor that Jennie comes from a wealthy family. So maybe she doesn't just look like a chaebol, maybe she actually is one. Her dad is said to own a hospital just like Lisa's parents, and there's a rumor that's been around forever that Jennie's mom is actually a director and a major shareholder of CJENM. If you guys don't know, CJENM is one of the biggest entertainment companies in Korea. Jennie moved to New Zealand when she was young and studied at ACG Purnell College. ACG Purnell College is an international school for rich people. Currently, the yearly cost is between $25,000 and $36,000 a year. And pretty beaut, her family already owned a Porsche Cayenne diesel, which costs about $93,000. Oof. Whether her family is super Amazon level rich or not, what's for sure is that they're definitely much richer than the average person. Anyways, like I said earlier, Jennie is the only BLACKPINK member who has a solo. The song, literally called Solo, was a huge success. It topped Billboard's charts and won Song of the Year at the 8th Gaon Chart Music Awards. Solo is certified platinum or streaming in Korea and hit 10,000 units sold in the US. Assuming that Jennie gets 10% of the royalties, she could have easily made over $5 million in album sales alone. Moving on to brands that our human Gucci has represented, let's just say that there are a lot of different brands. Together with BLACKPINK, she's endorsed Kia, Dior, Adidas, and so many other famous companies. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that they even had their own special editing Samsung phone. How crazy is that? Even though she had to split the earnings with her members, you just know that she took home a ton of money because those are really big brands. By herself, Jennie has been an ambassador for General Monster, Chanel, and French luxury brand Boucheron. In fact, Jennie is so well known for her elegant style that she was actually the first Korean celebrity to model for Boucheron. That's a lot, right, you guys? So, thinking about that, Jennie must actually earn quite a lot of money from her modeling and brand ambassador work. The average salary for a Chanel brand ambassador is almost $60,000 a year. Just taking a guess if any of the other companies paid her that much, then just by herself, her earnings would be in the hundred thousands. But if we're being honest, it's probably even more than that because she's such a global superstar. Anyways, based on these things, I think her net worth is probably well over $13 million, and that doesn't even include any properties that she owns. Right now though, there's no proof whether Jennie bought her own place or whether she's living with her parents, so I can't talk about that yet. Well, now that we know Jennie is actually super rich, both from her family and from her hard work, I can tell you guys about what she spends her money on. After all, what's the point in being an ultra-rich YG princess if you don't treat yourself sometimes, right? Let's start with cars. Her family already owned the Porsche Cayenne that we've seen pictures of her with her adorable dog Kuma in the passenger seat. However, there's a rumor that Jennie also owns her own Porsche. If that's true, then she would have spent at least $65,000 on it. Like her groupmate Lisa, Jennie has a really nice luxury bag collection. And you know, it's totally good because luxury goods only increase in value when they become vintage. The YG princess owns bags from pretty much every luxury brand. If you looked in her bag closet, which is probably a thing rich people have, you'll definitely see Chanel, Celine, Louis Vuitton, Tom Ford, Gucci, and so many other upscale brands. I did a little math and her collection comes out to about $65,000. And that's only the bags that we know about. Who knows what other kind of chic awesomeness is hiding in her bag closet. One of my favorite bags from her collection is this super cute Burberry Thomas Bear shoulder bag. It's a plushie. It's a purse. How could anyone resist getting 2 items for the price of 1? Jennie is stylish and a smart shopper. Aside from her epic taste in bags, Jennie also has awesome taste in accessories. Her sunglasses from General Monster cost about $250, and she has a Chanel Coco Crush ring valued at $2,400. From glasses to necklaces to rings, Jennie has some of the most iconic accessories choices of any idol, and that is a fact, period. I think we all agree her looks are so iconic that she gets brands to come to her for endorsements, not the other way around. Of course, Jennie didn't get the name Human Gucci and Human Chanel for no reason. Our girl has a closet full of epic designer clothes. She owns clothes from brands like Balmain, Vetemonks, and Miu Miu. Even her airport fashion costs a bomb. I think it's probably impossible to know exactly how much money she spent on her clothes, but just from doing some quick math, using some of her most iconic outfits, her closet is already worth more than 25,000 US dollars. Even her airport fashion is crazy expensive. One sweatshirt she wore to the airport is over 5,000 US dollars. That's more money than most people earn in 1 month. It's so crazy. Anyways, Jennie also owns Nice Electronics. BLACKPINK was a spokesperson for Samsung's A80 model phone back in 2018 or so, and they were so loyal to the brand they even refused to take pictures with fans' iPhones. It's funny, but it's true. I guess Jennie really likes Samsung, or maybe she's still showing her loyalty to the brand that sponsored them, but she personally owns Samsung Galaxy Buds earphones and also a Galaxy Note 10 Plus in Aura Glow. The Galaxy Note 10 Plus costs over 1,000 USD. Even though that's basically nothing for a YG princess, it's definitely not a cheap phone. And it's super pretty, just like her. But you know, Jennie is also very generous and doesn't just think about herself. She does a lot to raise awareness for charities and even donates to them. Plus, she inspires fans to do good, and I think that's pretty awesome. Since 2017, Jennie has been involved in a really cool campaign for the Cheongdam Uri Animal Hospital. You guys probably know about this already, but the campaign is called Protect Our Family and helps rescue and rehome abandoned pets. Everyone knows how much Jennie loves her dogs, so of course it makes perfect sense that she'd help with such an amazing cause. People who love animals are the best, don't you guys agree?
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 안녕. 코모가 알아서 귀엽네. 코모 인사할까?
Aside from being a total animal lover and a total angel, Jennie also donated to the Hope Bridge Association of the National Disaster Relief to help victims of the Gangwon Province wildfire. Our charity angel donates 10 million won, which is about 8,200 US dollars to the cause. The other members of BLACKPINK also donated 10 million won each because they're so awesome. Oh, and about Jennie inspiring her fans, Jennie's fan clubs in China were honestly so inspired by her, they got together and raised money for disadvantaged girls in poor areas of China as part of her birthday celebrations. One of the programs that benefited from the donations was a program to help support about 650 middle school girls to help them from dropping out due to financial problems, and the other organization would help and offer care for guidance for children who have been left behind once they enter puberty. One fansite manager explained what inspired them to do such a generous thing. Jennie is a kind-hearted girl and has attended many public service activities. Under the influence of such a positive idol, we would like to try our best to help as many people as we can. Now, that is a global impact that everyone loves to see. But anyways, even though that's not money that Jennie donated herself, I wanted to mention it because I think it's huge that her fans can see how hard she works and how giving she is, then show their appreciation for her by doing something so incredible. Besides her fabulous wardrobe, her super luxurious car, and her wonderfully generous donations to charity, Jennie also likes to travel and party. And honestly, with as hard as she works, she deserves to have fun when she has free time. Jennie has traveled all over the world and made appearances at Fashion Week. She totally shut down the front row of the Chanel fashion show at Paris Fashion Week, and even at parties held by celebrities. At the end of 2019, she went to Willow Smith's birthday party. If you guys don't know who Willow Smith is, she's the daughter of Will Smith and a pretty talented singer and style icon. It was a pretty big deal because Willow only invited family and close friends to the party, and Jennie scored an invite. Jennie also attended a special Halloween party thrown by Ariana Grande. Am I the only one who wants to see an Ariana x BLACKPINK collab? Anyways, Jennie went to the party as Alice in Wonderland and she was seen dancing with Ariana's best friend Alexia Luria, even holding the ponytail from Alexia's super long Rapunzel wig. Now, you must be wondering what partying has to do with Jennie being rich, right? But she had to spend money to fly to these events, buy outfits to attend to them, and in some cases, even bring along a gift. And you just know the YG princess isn't going to bring a cheap gift with her. Even though I don't know what she gave Willow as a present, I'm sure that it was something thoughtful and generous, because that's just how Jennie is. She's a totally thoughtful queen. Basically, Jennie's actually much richer than other places say she is. Some people think she's only worth $500,000, which is kinda crazy considering how much things she's working on, and she's really smart about how she spends it, investing in items that will only be worth more and more as time passes by. Seriously, have you seen how much some vintage Louis Vuitton bags are worth? Besides that, she makes sure to give back to the community and shares her wealth with people who need it, and that inspires literally everyone to do good. Sometimes, she likes to party and travel, and she definitely deserves that because she works so hard at everything she does. Even though haters criticize her for her lavish lifestyle or partying, true fans know that Jennie is an awesome person and she's worked hard for everything she has. What do you guys think? Some places say Jennie is only worth $500,000, but actually, if you do the math, it's so much more than that. even more than the 8 million some other places reported. How much do you guys think Jennie is worth, and what do you guys think about how she spends her money? Personally, I think she's been super smart about it, and it's very moving how she donates her time and money to charities. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Bye bye!